Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, boys and girls. Welcome and ahlan wa sahlan to Madrasah TV show. Today is Wednesday and I'm Ustaz Hamza, boys and girls, and this is a show where we bring Madrasah to you right in front of your TV screens. Boys and girls, as it is Wednesday today, we are going to be doing story time, inshallah ta'ala, boys and girls. Today we are going to continue the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam exactly from where we stopped last week, boys and girls. Today is going to be a fun day. We're going to do a story, boys and girls. We are going to not do story only. We're going to do dua, learn a dua. And then today, inshallah ta'ala, we are reciting and learning Surah Al-Qadr. Join me. Recite with me. Get some feedback on your recitation. You might even be picked as the reciter of the week, boys and girls. So, this week on Madrasah TV show, we're looking for 3 winners, boys and girls. The first winner is going to be the one with the best drawing, inshallah ta'ala, boys and girls. And I'll show you something I drew yesterday, something that you can draw at home. And when you send me a drawing, make sure you have your name written on it so I know that it's coming from you only. Our next, boys and girls, task is the best reciter, inshallah ta'ala. So you need to call in and recite. And you might be picked as the reciter of the week if your recitation is good. And guess what? Even if your recitation is not good, we're still looking for the one who makes the effort to recite. And we'll decide, inshallah ta'ala. Even if you don't know the surah, you still have a chance of becoming reciter of the week. So don't hesitate to call and recite with me. Boys and girls, last winner we are looking for is the winner of Game Time, inshallah ta'ala. And that is in the last segment of this show, boys and girls. Oh yes, boys and girls, we're looking for the winner of Game Time. And that will be anyone who wants to play the game in the last segment of the show, boys and girls. Real fun. Make sure you guys tune in and make sure you participate, boys and girls. So, are you going to be a winner today? Are you going to participate? If you want to, here is a WhatsApp number, guys. I want you to start calling in right now. Start calling in right now if you want to read and if you want to recite. And if you want to give it a try, you might be reciter of the week. Let's bring the big WhatsApp number, guys. Call in right now on this number. All right, boys and girls, we're ready to start the show. The first segment is going to be a story segment, and we have some drawing that we are going to be doing together. Ready, boys and girls? Okay, if you want to recite in the next segment, start calling in right now. We have a dua segment, and we also have a recitation segment, boys and girls. Let's go, and let's start with our first segment, and that is stories. Boys and girls, back to the story. So what happened, boys and girls? And today we're going to do this drawing, inshallah ta'ala, that is going to represent or is going to look like what we're talking about. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he had complete faith in Allah Azza wa Jal. Even when things didn't look like in his favor, he still had what? Faith. The word is faith. And Allah Azza wa Jal filled his heart with conviction, yaqeen. And so here it happens. When he was thrown in a fire, he said, Allah is the Lord and He is the one who allows fire to burn. And if Allah doesn't want fire to burn, it won't burn. So, that was what? Yaqeen. Certainty. In what? In Allah Azza wa Jal. Later, Allah Azza wa Jal tells Ibrahim alayhi salam, after he had a baby, after a very, very long time, Ismail, Allah told him to leave your family and go. Boys and girls, because it was the command of Allah Azza wa Jal, Ibrahim alayhi salam, despite the fact that he might want to be around the baby and want to look after the family and do, he listened to Allah's command, and he left the baby and the wife where? In the middle of nowhere, boys and girls, and that is where the story of Zamzam comes. And so Ibrahim alayhi salam left the baby and he left his wife Hajar in the middle of nowhere, and Allah looked after them. You see, subhanAllah, many times in life, you might want something, you might want to do something, you might want to achieve something, you might want to do things in a certain way. But the best way is the way of Allah Azza wa Jalla. No one is saying to you, don't go to school and say, I'm fine, I will learn sitting at home, sleeping at home. No, boys. You want to go to school so you can learn, so you can get good grades. Yes, mashallah, tabarakallah. However, your yaqeen should be with Allah. If Allah wants for something to happen, it will happen regardless of how much effort you put in, regardless how much you go, how much you paid, regardless of all of that, boys and girls. And so, Allah Azza wa Jal wanted to test Ibrahim alayhi salam again. And this time, the test was even harder. And so, today's drawing is going to be a drawing of what faith looks like. I'm going to show you what we're going to draw, inshallah ta'ala, later. However, boys and girls, let's continue the story from where we stopped last week. And so, where did we stop last week? The whole city started to live around the Zamzam water. People started to come, live, and then started to use that water and started to grow plants and the bakara and the sheep, and then subhanAllah, the whole city. Allahu Akbar. What happened then? Years later, excuse me, I would like to start this slightly differently. Let's go again. Story of Ibrahim, part 6. Let's start. Years later, Ibrahim alayhi salam returned to Mecca to see his son. Remember, he went back to Jerusalem? Yes, because Allah commanded him to do so. So he came back. A grown man. Ismail alayhi salam has grown up, mashallah. He learned that Hajar alayhi salam has passed away in his absence. Allah Azza wa Jal wanted to test Ibrahim's submission again. Boys and girls, you hear people say this, oh, it's one thing after another. Oh, my life is full of tests. There's always something. Boys and girls, this is what dunya is. Yes? You say to yourself, God, when is school going to be over? Oh, I can just relax. Oh my God, Boys and girls, this is what life is about. Life is a test. Life, this dunya, is there to reveal you who you are. Yes? Who you have believed in. This dunya is here to, regardless of whether, where would you go? What would you do? To avoid the test, you can't escape, boys and girls. Oh, but if my mom and dad don't tell me all the time, I'll just have it. No, boys and girls. No. Your life is going to be tested one way or another. Oh, but my friend, she, he, your life is going to be tested regardless. Then you say, I wish, regardless. Your life is still going to be full of tests. How you react to it is something we need to learn, boys and girls, through these stories. So, Allah wanted to test his, what's the word, boys and girls? Let's go back quickly to the key word here, submission, boys and girls. And this is what makes you a Muslim. You submit to the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. And boys and girls, this is something we learned from Ibrahim alayhi salam. Submission. What is it, boys and girls? Submission. Not what I want, not how I want, not what I think, not what I want to do, what Allah wants, what Allah wants to do. The more you do that in your life, the easier your life gets. Ask me how, I'll tell you. Ask me first. Okay, I'll tell you. Boys and girls, praying Fajr Salah is getting a little bit more challenging. Why? Because Fajr used to be close to your school time. You wake up 7, you pray at 7, you pray at 7:30, have your breakfast, go to school, alhamdulillah. Now Fajr is at 4:30. But it's so hard. Exactly. I agree. You get yourself used to praying Fajr when it's hard. Guess what? Life gets easy. You don't believe me? Try it. But I can read Quran, but I don't want to read Quran when school days is so busy and I have to do this, and then the screen time and when it's hard, you do it. You do it for the sake of Allah. Now, I know your parents tell you to do it, but you do it regardless. Look at how easy life gets. And so, boys and girls, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he mastered this word submission, and this is what Islam looks like. This is why this religion is Islam. يعني استسلم. Usalam, peace. Yeah? You are at peace when you submit to the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. Not to your own will, not what I want, how I want, and you know. And then you sometimes shaitan tells you to change it. I'll do it because my mom told me, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. You say to yourself. But what if your mom doesn't tell you to pray Asr anymore? You're going to stop praying it. Submit to the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. Honor your parents. Do the right thing because Allah told you to do so. Let's keep it simple, boys and girls. And so what happened? In a dream, the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was instructed to sacrifice his son Ismail to Allah. Boys and girls, warning, this is a dream of a prophet. And this is a story, yeah? So, what happened? Ibrahim alayhi salam told his son about the dream, and both agreed to submit to the will of God. Once again, he was a prophet, and a dream of a prophet is something completely different. Allah Azza wa Jal told him in a dream that I want you to sacrifice your son. And so Ibrahim alayhi salam goes to his son. Ismail alayhi salam said, Ya abati fa'al ma tu'mar. Do what you have been commanded to do. This is very different to how we react, boys and girls, to small little things. And I remember my teacher asking us this question in a class, and he said, what if your dad comes to you and he says, I saw a dream? Calm down. It's a different dream. And the dream says that every day you go to pray Fajr in a masjid, you take your son with you. Well, you would say to your dad, Dad, I'm young, I don't really have to. Yes. You would say to you, but Dad, I have school in the morning. But Dad, it's not easy. But Dad, maybe it means I should, yeah, okay, I'll pray Fajr, I'll try. Boys and girls, if you can't listen to your parents in small, simple, good instructions they're giving you, what makes you think that you would be like Ismail alayhi salam if your dad tells you to do something so huge? You see? Submission is something that is beautiful and something that you learn. Ibrahim was about to go through with his task, but at this moment, so Ibrahim alayhi salam went on the top of a mountain with his son, and he was about to do what Allah commanded him to do. And so what happened, boys and girls? Allah Azza wa Jal cooled down, and Allah said, Oh Ibrahim, you have done my bidding, and now you will be rewarded. Allah didn't let him fulfill the command of Allah, but what Allah did, a large ram appeared as an alternative sacrifice instead of his son. And this is why on Eid al-Adha, boys and girls, we sacrifice an animal for Allah Azza wa Jal, and that represents what, guys? So when we were young, we used to have this sheep, and then we become friend with sheep, and the sheep, But we want to keep the sheep now. But then on Eid, we have to sacrifice the sheep. And he said, oh, this is submission, boys and girls. So Allah Azza wa Jalla tested Ibrahim alayhi salam to sacrifice something that was really beloved to him. Remember, Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't have a son for a long time. And then he had just one son. So he loved his son so much. So Allah tested him. And Allah wanted to take that away from him. But not just take that away, Allah asked him to sacrifice. And so he was about to do that. So Allah wanted to test him and see if he will. Boys and girls, what a beautiful thing to have faith, life. What a beautiful life once you submit to Allah, once you accept the qadr of Allah, once you learn to submit to Allah Azza wa Jal and give up things for the sake of Allah. What a beautiful life, boys and girls, from there. And so we're going to come back after a short break and quickly throw this drawing, inshallah ta'ala. And boys and girls, after a short break, we are going to be also learning a dua. So make sure you tune in, boys and girls. Learn a dua, recite. Also, boys and girls, we are going to be learning surah. Yes, dua. And then we are also going to learn, inshallah ta'ala, Surah Al-Qadr together. Call in, recite, get a chance, boys and girls, to become a reciter of the week. We have 2 more days. So this is going to be another chance, boys and girls. Make sure you call in. And also don't forget to tune in and play game time with me at the end. We're looking for the highest score this week. You might be the one with the highest score this week. So make sure you guys take part. We'll be back after a short break, boys and girls, to continue with our dua. And but we're going to do a drawing first. See you all after a short break. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you come back. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasah TV show once again. Today we are learning the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and now we are going to do a drawing, boys and girls. I want you to join me in. Bring up a pen and your colors and get yourselves ready, boys and girls. Get a pen and also call in right now, boys and girls. The lines are open. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see who's the first caller today. Call in and recite, boys and girls, and get feedback. And also, you might be getting a chance to be the reciter, boys and girls. This might be your chance to become a reciter of the week. So go ahead and start calling in right now. Today we're learning Surah Al-Qadr. I'm going to teach you the surah with tajweed. Boys and girls, let's go inshallah ta'ala straight back to our story segment and let's do some drawing together. Boys and girls, we are going to be drawing inshallah ta'ala a nice drawing, and at this time, okay, you guys are going to love this drawing. So this is what faith looks like, yeah? And look at this. I'm going to draw, and I want to see if you guys can actually give me an idea why this specific drawing. See, now in the middle of, I'm going to use a different pen today. Okay. So what I want to draw is place here that is full of rocks, mountains, yeah. But then somewhere on the top of this, there's a tree. And the tree is fully green. And I want you to think, how does this represent faith? We're drawing, yeah. Using a pen here. This might be the mountain where Ibrahim alayhi salam went to, fulfill the command of Allah. Here we are. Just the beginning, boys and girls. We are going to use a little bit lighter brown color to now add a bit of this. It's dark from one side and it's lighter from one side. Now ask me, why is it lighter from one side? There's sun on this side. There we go. It's a massive sun there. Should have painted it before. Let's use a slightly smaller brush. There we go. Coloring these bits here. So it's just lighter from one side and darker from the other side. And the side is the one that is closer to the moon. Yeah? There. Okay, now with the sun. Slightly not happy with this. So I'm going to remove these. Oops. go. Let's go. This is better. Yeah. Easy if I pick a bigger color. There we are. And then, boys and girls, the last bit here, all the way at the bottom. It's just going to be really, really dark, and that is, you guys even see that? That is because it's really far away from the sun. So it's really, really dark, yeah? Okay. Now what I would like to do, I would like to add a small, nice twist to this. You guys can see it's in the middle of nowhere, and it looks like nothing can ever live here. Oh my God. Okay. And right on the top of the mountain now, boys and girls, we have a tree. And guess what, boys and girls? This tree, just a tree, boys and girls, it is fully green. Goes lighter from one side, slightly darker from this side. Once again, the sunlight is going to the sun, to this tree, make it lighter from one side. Okay, now this is what faith looks like, yeah? So in the middle of nowhere, it's nothing, and then all of a sudden you see a tree and it's fully green, and you say to yourself, oh, what if there's fruits on that tree? Yeah, and you start going toward the tree. And so, let's quick drawing, boys and girls. And what we'll have to do here, take a slightly darker color here again. And here is it. There. Give it a little bit more. So the mountains that are closer to the sun, yeah, further at the back, they just look much more brighter. The one all the way to the front, they just look so much more darker because they're further from the sun. And the sky looks really, really yellow. What we're trying to say is that, guys, this is, yeah, we're trying to say, guys, this is really, really hot up there. And there is no sign of life there. However, something up there looks like it's full of life. Yeah, by the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. So, here we are. Alhamdulillah. Now, the other trees, boys and girls, here and there, but they all look like, yeah, there's nothing there. You know, here and there, it's be a little bit lighter. Ha! So, boys and girls, you're going to draw this and then you're going to send me the drawing, inshallah. I am slightly not satisfied with the sun here. I think what we can do is make it look like it's a bit more orangish on one side. That blends in perfectly. Yeah? Here we go. And the corner here. More. And one thing I would like to add, maybe white clouds, boys and girls. How about that? Not, yeah, white clouds. But we're doing different types of clouds here. Clouds that look like, yeah. Very thin clouds. Nice drawing, boys and girls. Okay, send me your drawing, inshallah ta'ala. And boys and girls, this is the end of our drawing segment. Boys and girls, let's go inshallah ta'ala straight to our recitation segment. I'm going to be teaching you Surah Al-Qadr today and then hear your recitations, boys and girls. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We are going to be writing the dua that we learned this week and you will have a chance to recite and get some feedback with your recitation. Boys and girls, let's go inshallah ta'ala. Let's go straight to our recitation segment. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Boys and girls, I'm going to be highlighting the tajweed rules. I've highlighted them for you already. Ghunna in yellow, full mouth letters in blue, qalqa letters in red, and whispering letters in green. So pay attention as we recite this together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. Boys and girls, let's see which batch you get. Straight to reciting the next segment. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
Welcome to the show, Ali. You're the first reciter. Are you ready?
Yes, and Ustad.
Yes, Ali.
You know, when you were reciting, you were in recite and reflect, not in tajweed.
Bunny, what have you done? Uh-oh. Ali, I'll tell Bunny. Let's start with your recitation. Bismillah, you're the first reciter.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة بخير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر أمر سلام هي حتى سلام هي مطلع الفجر.
Go bad. We go to next caller. Ahsanti Ali, boys and girls, you can call us right now and recite. The number is on the screen or scan the QR code. Next caller. Assalamu alaikum, Ibrahim. Ibrahim,
Assalamualaikum.
how are you, Ibrahim?
Alhamdulillah.
Welcome to the show, Ibrahim. Let's hear your recitation.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
مطلع الفجر. عين. أحسنت يا إبراهيم. Next caller, Maryam and her brother Idris. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
How are you today, Maryam?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Very well. تفضلي.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
فجر وفجر.
فجر.
أحسنتي. إدريس, السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
Are you ready? Are we reciting together, Idris? Assalamu alaikum. Boys and girls, this is the end of our Recite and Reflect segment. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Boys and girls, after a short break, we'll play a game together called Game Time. It's going to be fun. Make sure you join. And also, boys and girls, for those of you who have called in to recite today, one of you might be the reciter of the week, or we might have another reciter tomorrow. Let's see. Boys and girls, short break. We will continue. And also, if you didn't come from the beginning of the show, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing some revision together. Important revision tomorrow at 4. We'll be back after a short break, boys and girls. See you all. Don't go anywhere. And if you go, make sure you come back. One more segment after a short break. Game time. Stay with us. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the game time, boys and girls. Today we're going to play this game and have some fun, boys and girls. What we're looking at? We're looking at 8 questions, inshallah. Let's go, boys and girls. If you want to play this game with us today, go to menti.com. And on menti.com, guys, let's put the code. What's the code for today? Let's go for the screen, boys and girls. And here is the code. The code is 89, boys and girls, 826082. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go. Okay, here are the rules, boys and girls. Once we start the game, you will have a chance to pick a name for yourself. Once you pick the name, boys and girls, we are going to be looking at, inshallah ta'ala, a winner, one winner. And that winner is going to be someone with the highest score. Now, you might get the highest score, or someone else in your house who's playing this game might get the highest score. But boys and girls, you have to do 2 things. Answer correct and answer as fast as you can. If you're watching this live and you never played this game with me, I want you to try playing this game today. It's fun, you learn something, and also you might get a chance to win a prize by the end of this week if you score the highest throughout the entire week. Let's go, guys. We're about to start. Are you ready, boys and girls? Let's go, inshallah ta'ala. Before I start the first question, we'll take you to the screen where you can pick a name for yourself. And so let's go to the first screen, boys and girls. Let's go. Here's the first screen, boys and girls, and it's about 25, 26 of you. Come on, those of you who are still waiting, guys. Pick a name. Come on, guys. Give yourself a name, first name, 1 letter, 1 name, 1 letter, or first name, second name would suffice. And let's go, guys. I'm super excited to see who wins today. And let's launch the first question. Before we go, guys, remember, each question will have 3 options. You got to press the right option, right answer. What message did Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasize about equality in his last sermon at Arafah? Did he say Arabs are better, or judge by wealth and race, or did he talk equality, boys and girls? So, in Hajjatul Wada, boys and girls, when the Prophet was talking about equality, what did he emphasize? And boys and girls, here is the right answer. He taught equality, boys and girls. And so he said, alayhi salatu wasalam, لا فرق بين عربي ولا عجمي إلا بالتقوى أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. There is no difference between an Arab or non-Arab except with taqwa, boys and girls. And taqwa is something is in your heart, and only Allah is the one who judges. We're not here to judge and say who is better than who. But well done, guys, mashallah, tabarakallah. About 18 of you who got this right. Let's go to the leaderboard and see who are the top 10. Who are the top 10 players, boys and girls, who are playing way better than everyone else. And I'm sure you can see, mashallah, Warisha is the best player, was the fastest player. Mashallah, Warisha, keep it up. Now, listen to me, guys. Just because Warisha is right at the top right now doesn't mean she's going to win. Liverpool, Ted, Aisha, Croc, Bill, Jangala, Sunny, Alicia, and then Anonymous. These are the top 10 player, guys. Okay, by the second question, we would know. Right, remember, guys, if you're not on the leaderboard yet, it means you have to keep answering fast. Keep going, boys and girls. If you answer fast, if you answer correct, you might replace one of these top 10 players. Guys, are you ready? Straight to the next question. Bismillah. Guys, and here comes the second question. As the first, what guidance did Prophet Muhammad ﷺ give regarding women in his farewell sermon? He said, women have no rights. Did he say treat women kindly and fairly? Or did he say no property for women? Oh, like a woman can't buy a property. Oh, mashallah, most of you got this one right as well. He said treat women kindly and fairly. Yes, ihsan. With ihsan, boys and girls. May Allah bless you. So that was the second question, boys and girls. I want you to make an effort to actually go and learn about Hajjatul Wada and what did the Prophet ﷺ say in that particular Hajj. Ready. Let's go, boys and girls, straight to our third question. But let's have a look at the leaderboard. Who is winning? MashaAllah, tabarakallah, guys. And here we go, mashallah. Aha, mashallah, guys. Liverpool right at the top. Who's at the top? Someone with the name Liverpool. Croc is second. Ted is third. Aisha is fourth, mashallah. Varisha, and look at all the rest of you. Ahsantum. Wa barakallahu feekum. Well done, mashallah. All right, guys, I'm about to move to the next question. Are we all ready? All right, if you're ready, guys, I am ready. Before I launch the third question, guys, those of you who are coming in late, go to menti.com and add the code. The code for the game today is 89826082. Let's go, boys and girls. Next question. What did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ declare about prophethood in his last sermon? He said another prophet is going to be coming. Did he say his son would be a prophet, or he said no prophet or messenger will come after him? What's the answer, boys and girls? What's the answer, boys and girls? You have no seconds left. There we go. Prophet ﷺ taught us that he is the final prophet, he is the final messenger, and there will be no prophet or messenger after him. Well done, guys. Once again, you did it. Well done. Ahsantum. Guys, before I move you to the next question, let's have a look at the leaderboard. And look at this, mashallah. Rise and shine, mashallah, tabarakallah. Jangalala. All right. Liverpool, you are at the top with 2,895. Ted, you're just 1 point away. Aisha, you're 1 point away. And all the rest of you guys. Ahsantum. Question number 4. Are you guys ready? Bismillah. Let's go. Here comes the question number 4. Bismillah. Let's go fast, boys and girls. What did the Prophet ﷺ tell the people regarding spreading the message at the end of his farewell sermon? He said, share this message. And did he say keep this message a secret? Or did he say only people in Arafah, only Arafah people obey? Did he say I've given you all these instructions, only people who come to Hajj today should follow these? He said share this message with others. All right, boys and girls, that was the 4th question. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. It looks like we're doing very well. We're halfway through the game. And we have some new. Okasha. MashaAllah. A lot of new players, MashaAllah. Ahsantum, guys. Ready, guys. Let's go to the next question, inshallah, guys. This is our 5th question. Bismillah. In the last sermon, how did the Prophet ﷺ describe the sanctity of Muslims' life and property? He said a Muslim's life is a secret. He said a Muslim life, property, and honor are sacred. Or he said a Muslim's property is sacred. What did the Prophet say? Which one is it? Aha, boys and girls. Yes. Okay. What does it mean, boys and girls? This means that you are not allowed to take another Muslim's life, his property, his money, without any rights, boys and girls, and also his honor. You are not allowed to go or say something wrong about someone without knowing, and also if you know, you're not allowed to go out there and tell everyone. That's called ghiba. So remember, an honor of a Muslim is sacred. Okay? Means you have to give them the rights that Allah Azza wa Jal have given them. If you see an elderly person, you treat them with respect. If you see someone younger, you treat them with mercy. Yeah? Well done, guys. So let's have a quick look at the leaderboard before we take question number 6. Look at that. Ah, Yusuf 832. Oh. Ilsa. Ted finally took the top position. But Liverpool, you know that far. Aisha is second. Aisha almost the same. All right. Guys, Ted and Aisha are actually, if this was the final question, both would have won. But let's see, guys. We have a couple of more questions. We have 3 more questions. And let's see who wins. Bismillah. Where was William Shakespeare born? Was he born Stratford upon Avon, or was he born in Brighton, or was he born in Cardiff? You have 9 seconds. You have 6 seconds, guys. Everyone answered, mashallah, and everyone knew the answer. No. Oh, have a look at the leaderboard. 1/3 if you got wrong. Well, any of the top 10 players got it wrong? Let's see, boys and girls. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, look at that. And ahsantum, well done, everyone. Okay, Ted is still at the top. It's faster and faster. Last 2 questions, bismillah. Question number 7. How many wisdom teeth that the average adult have? How many wisdom teeth can an adult have? I'm counting mine. I think I have 4, but I don't feel wisdom. 4, boys and girls. They're the ones right at the end, boys and girls. The other 2 that you get right at the end there. Sometimes you have to take them out. All right, guys. Last question. And let's finalize our winner. Bismillah. Boys and girls. If you get one of those wisdom teeth, it means you're wise. Next one. Bismillah. Question number 8. Optics is the study of what? It's the study of energy, sound, or light. Isn't that interesting? Optics, I thought it's the study of eye. But it says energy, sound, or light. Which one is it, guys? It's the study of light. Subhanallah. All right, guys. This was the final question. Let's finalize. Let's find out our winner. Are you ready, guys? Who won? Who's the winner? Let's go. Look at this. Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah, guys. Oh, unexpectedly, the winner is Aisha today with 7,002 points. Ahsanti, Aisha. Well done. Take a screenshot, Aisha. And we have to ask you to send a proof of... Yes, we'll have to ask you to send a screenshot if you're the highest score by the end of this week. May Allah bless you. Guys, tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, still the highest score is Liverpool, guys. Still, Aisha, very close. But wait, 7,702. It should be Aisha. Yeah, Aisha is the highest score so far. Guys, tune in tomorrow at 4. We're going to go over everything we learned this week. And also, yes, Aisha is the highest score so far, but well done. Is there anyone who can beat this score? If you can, tune in tomorrow, guys. You'll have another chance of playing this game. And let's see if you score higher. And also, guys, remember, I'm looking for the best drawing and also the best reciter of the week. So tomorrow is your chance. Tomorrow we are going to be reciting and learning Surah Al-Alaq together. And like always, guys, remember in your du'as. I remember you in my du'as. We'll see you tomorrow at 4. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.